the Italian Dolomites. Vast, dramatic, wild. This is a region bursting with natural beauty and diversity. Covering an area of over 140,000 hectares and with 18 peaks rising to over 3,000 metres, the mountain range is a mecca for outdoor enthusiasts. When it comes to hiking, there are 6 established Alta Via long-distance routes, of which the Alta Via 1 is perhaps the most well-known, following a waymarked and well-trodden path. I set out in the middle of the summer season to see for myself what makes the Dolomites so special.
Oh, you're really nice. I haven't seen him stroke the dog in too long. Welcome to day 5, people, on the Alta Via 1. Good morning. I'm on my way. Slightly later start than the last few days because breakfast at the refuge was half an hour later. And I have to say, I think that was my least favourite stay. The dorm was nice enough, but I feel like the staff, particularly the female staff, with the exception of one, didn't really seem super keen to have us there. I would say the breakfast is the most basic, in the sense of we were served the leftover cakes from the till yesterday, and also the stale bread from dinner that no one ate. And then, just as I was leaving, they accused me of stealing a glass bottle, which I did not. It was my plastic bottle, which I was refilling, because I'm absolutely sick of every time you need any water, it comes in a plastic bottle. I'm not having it. I've been really careful this year with buying plastic bottles, and as of my birthday, June 17th, I bought 6 plastic bottles in a year. And then I come to Italy, and it's like, everything is in a plastic bottle. It's really annoying. So yeah, I'm just trying to like refill things and make an extra effort, and I think they don't like that because they lose out on €4 every time I don't buy a plastic bottle. But I did not take their glass bottle, and now I'm leaving. So it's going to be good to get back into the hills. Another day on the trail. Sun is shining, sky is blue. There is not a single cloud to be spoken of. Let's go.
Leaving the road, the route passed Casera Vescovia, a small family-run dairy farm that occasionally opens up for hikers. Next, there was a steep ascent through stunning elms buzzing with bees and butterflies. It felt like a little slice of heaven.
Nervous laugh. Where do we go? Up here, up here, up here, and over there. Alright then. Time to get them quads working. Miraculous aqua. Also then, spread some force. You can see how on this hillside there's loads of shortcuts people have created past just going up, as opposed to sticking on the track that helps erosion. It's crazy really, no matter where you go in the world, humans have a real desire to cut corners, and the only thing that ever suffers is nature. I mean, you see these beautiful elms. If you're going that way, it's just going to get wider and wider, and there's less plants that grow there, which then affects the insects, which then affects the birds, and on it goes with the entire food chain. So yeah, might only be a small patch of land, but it counts for a lot. Ciao!
Ciao!
Whew. This is proving to be a really rewarding climb. Gaining elevation quite quickly, and the views are spectacular. Oh, and here's the hut. That happened.
Sitting in a jaw-dropping location, Rifugio Passo is a major hub for backpackers and daywalkers alike, with many trekking up from the valley below. Impressively, it's been run by a local family for over 50 years. Pretty cool, hey? I say, cheers to that.
I just got myself a cheeky little latte macchiato, and now I'm gonna have a look at my left heel because I felt it rubbing, and with still many days on this hike and another hike to go, I can't let it get too bad. We were on the move again. It's so busy today. Enjoyed that brief pause, trying to look after my heel. But yeah, epic location. I've just managed to leave in a bit of a break between the crowds, so I'm going to try and stick in this little bubble if I can onto the next refuge. Look at this. Oh, and there's the lake. Oh, amazing.
This was Lago Colli, a glistening turquoise glacial lake that I wish I had taken a swim in. I can't believe I didn't. I still can't believe I didn't. I should have had a swim. Next time, I guess.
So you see that peak right there? That's where the next hut is. You can just see it looking out over this great slab of rock. This place is super cool. Proper boulder field, all the rocks that have broken off the rock face, probably due to thermal effects. You know, the ice forming in cracks and then expanding. Water expands by 9% when it freezes, and then no doubt rocks fall off, particularly as they melt as well. They're all loose.
This enormous bulk is known as the Civetta, nicknamed the Wall of Walls. It extends for 6 kilometres north to south and was first scaled in 1867 by British mountaineer Francis Fox Tuckett.
So we're on 560 heading to Rifugio Vazzoler. Obviously it's this way. That's a pretty cool gnarly sign though, I like that one. Rifugio Tissi. Up there. We all saw where it was. That's where we have to go. These legs are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Ringy dingy dingy ding. Ringy dingy ding. Up and up and up and up. It's not too bad though, really. There it is. I hope this view is worth it. There's a lot of up. Whew. Well, we made it. 2250 meters above sea level. Exceptional spot. Look at this. Definitely a case of climbing because I wanted to. Let's see if we can look over the other side and figure out how we're going to get down from here. There you go. There's the top. That's what we want. Jeez, yeah. That is why I wanted to come up here. Look at that. Hey strangers.
Hey,
Hey man, how you doing?
you look
How cool
fresh
is
and
this
spry.
spot?
Having met up with my new hiking buddies, I bid myself a moment to pause, to drink a Coke, and to look out over the indescribable landscape. I loved everything about the place and took my time before loading up my pack and getting back into the swing of things.
That was super nice actually. Just bumped into a few other folks who we've sort of leapfrogged over the last couple of days in accommodation and the hiking in the day. So that's been a bit of a morale boost. But I didn't want to sit around for too long. I've been there for an hour just because I'm like, I'm not going to get moving again. There's so many big rocks around here. I don't know if they're glacial erratics or if they've fallen off the hillside. It's funny really, it's a little bit like a shipwreck underwater can play host to the survival or creation of a coral reef. Here these rocks just become their own little micro-habitats for wildflowers and dwarf pines.
Now, having well and truly left Rifugio Tissi behind, I entered yet another new panorama, with Torre Venzia, the Civetta's easternmost trident, soaring above. Then it was on into a beautiful conifer forest before I got thoroughly slapped in the face by the awe-inspiringness of Moasa, with its fairy tale turrets and spires. What lay before me was totally enigmatical. Despite straining my neck, I simply could not take it all in, and the scale was unlike anywhere I had been before.
Oh, we have buildings. Is this us already? I feel a bit like a kid in a sweet shop. I don't want it to end, even though I did want to get here, but now I don't. I like the hiking. Yeah, I haven't been inside yet, but it's still my favourite, just from location. Crazy.
Rifugio Vazzoler proved to be a rambling place, although very claustrophobic inside, with dorms tight for shuffle space and the bathrooms snug. But outside was impossible to beat. There was even a small botanical garden showing off various alpine flora species, both common and rare.
I just decided to get myself a strudel because this strudel is really growing on me actually, and a latte macchiato decaf. It's an amazing place here, just in the middle of the mountains, and I feel very, very content, particularly being outside. I think I'll spend minimum time in the dorm because it's just slightly claustrophobic for my liking, but otherwise all is good, and I am a very happy chappy to have finished day 5. Yeah.